do this. Good morning, everybody. This is Yin Yang in California with your. What is this? Morsels of a Thought, number 1855. I don't get to do a retake. This is what we're reading today. Brain Rescue by Dr. Brody Miller, Ph.D. A 90-day blueprint to reclaim your memory after a brain injury or concussion. I am reading Morsels of a Thought of Wisdom. Hopefully, that we all learn the right things to do, because knowing the right thing to do is a form of wisdom. And then when we do it, it's called virtue. I want to bring more virtue into the world. So here we are. Now, we have been in the pillar. R is for refocus. So let me show you the board that I have where I've written out everything we have read so far. R, yeah, 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 here. Okay, let's see if we can get it over here. Okay, now, if you can see this, this is how Dr. Brody Miller has set up everything. Okay, we have the word rebound. REBOUND at the beginning here. And then each one of those letters stands for another word in the recovery process. And right now we are on refocus, REFOCUS. We are on the letter U, understand. So rest, exercise, fuel, observe, consistency, understand, REFOCUS. And let me see what the next words are. I'm going to put this down here. I wish I had space to put it up there all the time. I guess I'll try to figure that one out. So the seventh step is S for supplementation, REFOCUS. S was understand, you understand. S is for supplementation. And then the doctor says, all right, let's talk about supplementation. He's a PhD. He's a doctor. Doctor. After a concussion, he says, your brain gets knocked out of balance, shifting into survival mode. Quote, end quote. Survival mode, boldface. And this can lead to deficiencies, boldface, in key neurotransmitters like serotonin, dopamine, and GABA. 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 All right. Chemicals that play a big role in mood, focus, and calmness. With these imbalances, the nervous system needs extra support to repair and recover. Now, I read different books every day of the week. I concentrate on one book on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I concentrate on another book on Wednesdays. And Fridays and Saturdays, I'm doing a brain special because physically, what we can do for our brain is feed a brain and do the exercises that will help us stimulate enough of the parts of our brain that need to be stimulated for us to recover from a brain injury or a concussion. And lots of us have had goodness gracious, if you were born funny and you fell on the floor on your head, that would be a concussion right there, right before you even had your first breath. It depends. Some people have had it, some people have not. Now we are reading chapter 4, the first pillar R. That's BRAIN. Chapter 4 is BRR, and then this R is for refocus, REFOCUS. And now we're on the letter S. Okay, S is for supplementation. This is where supplementation comes in handy by providing essential vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. Supplements can fill in the gaps needed for the brain to rebuild and rebalance. Omega 3s, magnesium, and B vitamins, for instance, support brain health and help restore neurotransmitter levels, while antioxidants like curcumin reduce brain inflammation that can worsen imbalances. Remember, supplements are just one part of the recovery plan. Combined with good nutrition, rest, brain exercises, and stress management, they give your brain the best chance to heal fully and get back on track. Now, these exercises, I have to say, people may think that they put a strain on you. They do not. They stimulate parts of you. That's my personal opinion. Okay, that's my personal opinion. Dr. Brody, I think he may say that. He may or may not say that. Anyway, below, says Dr. Brody, is a list I call the Rescue Formula, featuring 10 of my favorite supplements to support concussion recovery. These have proven to reduce symptoms, support memory, cognitive function, and overall brain health for concussion survivors. Creatinine monohydrate, not only for gym bros. Once thought to be only for boosting muscle recovery and performance, new data shows that it improves memory, provides neuroprotection, lowers blood sugar, strengthens cognitive functioning, and boosts brain energy metabolism ATP levels. Footnotes 10 and 11. Excuse me. Number 2, lion's mane, MANE. It's one of the most promising natural compounds for neurogenesis and neuroprotection. Research shows it enhances the production of nerve growth factor, NGF, which is essential for the maintenance, growth, and survival of neurons. This amazing mushroom can improve memory, focus, and cognitive function by promoting brain cell regeneration, potentially reversing damage from aging or injury. Its effects on neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt and form new connections, make it invaluable for overall brain health and recovery from neurological trauma. Now, I want to say something about mushrooms. The more beautiful the mushrooms, the more likely the poisonous. Okay, so be careful. Do not pick mushrooms on your own without experts near you. Um, don't risk it. Some mushrooms look a lot alike to poisonous ones and non-poisonous ones. So be very careful. Experts will know, but we don't know. The rest of us don't know. So I would never pick a mushroom and eat it. I would go to the store and buy it, or go to a specialty store and buy a special mushroom, but only the ones that are non-poisonous. Don't eat it unless it is non-poisonous. Remember, unless it is non-poisonous, don't eat it. You get a very bad problem. Okay, so we are reading Brain Rescue by Dr. Brody Miller, Ph.D. It's a 90-day blueprint to reclaim your memory after a brain injury or concussion. And on Morsels of a Thought of Wisdom, I aim to bring you morsels of a thought of wisdom, knowing the right things to do. And so we are dealing with our brain health on Fridays and Saturdays these days. We've got this book on Fridays. Omega 3 fatty acids, fish oil. That's number 3. Omega 3, okay, first was creatinine, 2 was lion's mane, 3 is omega 3 fatty acids, fish oil. Omega 3 fatty acids, particularly DHA, docosahexaenoic acid, docosahexaenoic acid, DOCOSA, HEXAENOIC, docosahexaenoic, hexaenoic. I think they say a docosahexaenoic fuck acid, and EPA, eicosapentaenoic acid. Okay, EICOSATETRAENOIC acid. Okay, so DHA and EPA are vital for brain cell repair and reducing brain inflammation. Sorry, brain inflammation. What the hell? Sorry. These essential fatty acids are a cornerstone for cognitive health because they maintain the fluidity of cell membranes and support the growth of synapses, which are critical for learning and memory. Omega 3s also play a huge role in reducing the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's, improving mood regulation, and lowering anxiety and depression levels. This isn't to be confused with regular fatty acids, like if you went to the local, oh, fatty acids. This is not to be this isn't to be confused with regular fatty acids, ASSES. If you went to the local Tuscaloosa Walmart in Alabama, I'm joking, guys. Don't get too offended. That's what the doctor says. Turmeric and curcumin, says number 4. Turmeric and curcumin. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, is a powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant that crosses the blood-brain barrier. It helps reduce oxidative stress and chronic inflammation, which are linked to cognitive decline and neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Curcumin also stimulates BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is critical for neurogenesis and maintaining cognitive health. Its neuroprotective properties make it a valuable supplement for improving memory, attention, and mood. Pro tip, take with black pepper to improve bioavailability. Number 5, magnesium. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals in your entire body. Did you know that magnesium fuels over 700 biochemical reactions? It plays a central and critical role in maintaining healthy brain function. It supports synaptic plasticity and regulates neurotransmitter activity. Magnesium also has calming effects on the nervous system by lowering cortisol levels and upregulating the release of GABA, a neurotransmitter that helps reduce stress and anxiety. GABA, GABA. Low magnesium levels are linked to a higher risk of cognitive disorders and mood imbalances, making it an essential nutrient for brain health. Sadly, around 50% of Americans are not getting the proper amount of magnesium. Don't be like most people. Add more magnesium into your diet and through supplementation. She takes a pencil. She writes down magnesium. Yeah, right here. Magnesium on her grocery list. Da, 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 da. I'm sure they sell it at places like Costco. Places like Costco. I don't know if they sell it, but they probably do. Number 6, ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba, capital G, capital B, is one of the most researched herbs for improving cognitive function. It is well known for its ability to enhance blood flow to the brain. Ginkgo is proven to enhance memory, focus, and mental sharpness. Ginkgo's role is to support vascular health and promote neuroprotection through its antioxidant effects. Ginkgo's role is to support vascular health and promote neuroprotection through its antioxidant effects. Studies show that it can be particularly useful, ginkgo biloba, in preventing age-related cognitive decline and may also help in conditions like anxiety and depression, which are often linked to cognitive deficits. Its use is particularly important following a concussion when the brain's blood flow can be compromised, leading to cognitive dysfunctions like memory loss. Ginkgo biloba. She takes her writing instrument and writes down Ginkgo biloba with a capital G, capital uh, biloba, Biloba, capital B. All right. Okay. So I've written a lot today. Ha ha ha. All right. By improving oxygen delivery, this is ginkgo biloba. We're still on ginkgo biloba. And reducing oxidative damage, ginkgo helps support the brain's natural repair processes. It has also been shown to enhance synaptic plasticity, which aids in memory recovery and helps speed up cognitive rehabilitation after a brain injury. Number 7, B complex. B vitamins are essential for energy production, brain cell function, and neurotransmitter synthesis. My hand. Brain rescue. Dr. Brody Miller, Ph.D., a 90-day blueprint to reclaim your memory after a brain injury or concussion. Morsels of a thought of wisdom. Okay. B vitamins are essential for energy production, brain cell function, and neurotransmitter synthesis. These vitamins play a critical role in neurorehabilitation after a concussion. This group of 8 essential vitamins: B1, thiamine; B2, riboflavin; B3, niacin; B5, pantothenic acid; B6, pyridoxine; B7, biotin; B9, folate; and B12, cobalamin. Supports brain function at multiple levels, especially during recovery. They support the production of serotonin, dopamine, and other key neurotransmitters affected by a concussion. Number 8, vitamin D and vitamin K2. K sub 2. Vitamin D and K2 are extremely important for improving memory, especially after a brain injury. Vitamin D helps regulate chemicals in the brain like serotonin and dopamine, which support mood and thinking. It also helps create new brain cells, which is important for learning and remembering things. Vitamin K2 works with vitamin D to make sure calcium goes to the bones and teeth instead of building up in the brain. This helps keep blood flowing to the brain, providing the oxygen and nutrients it needs to work well. Together, these vitamins support better memory and are essential for recovery after a concussion. Most people are vitamin D deficient, often due to a lack of sunlight exposure, especially during the winter months. Factors like indoor lifestyles, use of sunscreen, and dark skin can also contribute to low levels. Dietary sources are limited, making supplementation essential for many to achieve optimal health. Number 9, L-theanine, Theanine. Concussions can lead to chronic stress, poor focus, and memory deficits due to the dysregulation of neurotransmitters. Now, I want to spell dysregulation for you: dysregulation of neurotransmitters. The L-theanine helps by promoting a state of calm alertness, reducing stress while enhancing alpha brainwave activity, which is associated with improved memory and attention. By balancing levels of GABA, and dopamine, the L-theanine reduces post-injury anxiety and supports better memory retention. allowing the brain to focus on recovery and repair. Number 10, electrolytes. Essential for maintaining the balance of fluids and supporting proper brain function, especially following a concussion. Think of them like pardon me. Think of them like little workers your brain needs to stay sharp and balanced. Electrolytes include things like sodium, salt, potassium, calcium, chloride, and phosphate. Each one has a special job to help you feel better after a brain injury. Sodium and potassium help maintain proper fluid balance within cells and are important for the generation of electrical impulses, which is vital for brain function. Calcium is necessary for neurotransmitter release and plays a role in neuroplasticity, which is important for cognitive recovery after brain injuries. Chloride, often paired with sodium to help maintain fluid balance, it plays an important role in the proper functioning of cells, tissues, and organs. It helps regulate the body's pH level and supports electrolyte imbalance, which is crucial for nerve function after a concussion. The pH level is acidity or basicness, alkalinity. So that's a pH level. pH level of 3 is acidic. pH level of 9 is basic. Chloride, back to the author. Chloride helps maintain hydration, which is important for overall recovery. Phosphate. This electrolyte is essential for energy production and maintaining the integrity of cell membranes. It works closely with calcium in the bones and is involved in processes that support brain cell repair and energy metabolism. Phosphate levels can be affected by a concussion, which can impair brain function and recovery. Ensuring Ensuring proper intake of these electrolytes, especially after a brain injury, helps to support brain cell function and enhances recovery. Gut health matters. Now, the author says, let me ask you a very important question. What good does eating all the right foods and spending thousands of dollars on supplementation matter if you end up pooping it all out? If you answered with the words none or zero, then you, sir or madam, are 100% correct. Sorry, not sorry to be vulgar, but I don't want you to literally psh out all your hard earned money. SH star T. It was a hard realization for me too at the time when I was dealing with an unhealthy, leaky gut. Ask yourself these questions. Am I bloated, gassy, feeling gut pain, or diarrhea? Am I regular? Can I digest most healthy, whole, and organic foods properly? Or do I have tons of food allergies? If the answer is yes to one or more of the above, then we need to help you address your digestive health. Did you know that 90% of the serotonin in your body is produced in your gut? There are over 100 million neurons in your microbiome, and new research shows that gut health is closely connected to our memory and cognitive function. And that connection is powerful. A healthy gut is not only for physical well being, but also for mental clarity and emotional balance. Let's focus on healing your gut so you can truly benefit from the food you eat and the supplements you take. Now, I can't spend too much time in this book on the gut brain axis because that's not what it's about. Perhaps in another book, but just know that it is extremely important. Basic steps for gut health care. 1. Eat probiotic fermented foods like kimchi or sauerkraut. 2. Lower stress levels and prioritize sleep. 3. Eat healthy, whole, and organic foods. 4. Supplement with HCl, hydrochloric acid, to raise the acidity of the stomach. 5. Take probiotics. Ready for a brain break? Scan this code for 15 memory exercises and early access to exclusive offers by going to www.dr-bro.com brain rescue, all one word, or scanning the QR code below. Okay, so I went over a little bit, but I hope I can get this up here. All right. Okay, old Kinderhook.